template for silicon molds. Our regular viewers know how often silicon molds are used to finish walls, fences, and other surfaces. They're flexible, textured, and create a distinct pattern in the cement. But have you ever thought about how these silicon molds are made? Oddly enough, it all starts with a silicon mold. This orange mold was cast from real stones. Thanks to this, each of the cavities recreates perfectly the natural pattern of the stone. The task of the workers you see on the screen is to create a new mold and then create dozens or hundreds of new silicon molds. The process is relatively simple, but requires coordination and precise calculations. First, the chosen silicon mold is glued to the wooden board, which will serve as the base. It is very important to seal the joints carefully and then insulate them. The next step is making the curbs. The side joints are also sealed to prevent the fluid from flowing out of the mold. All inner surfaces are then treated with a special spray. This will prevent the silicon mold from sticking to the master mold. After the workers have made the necessary calculations, they create a special polyurethane mixture. Then it's poured into the mold and left to dry. When the wooden boards are dismantled and the silicon mold is removed, the result is a polyurethane mold. It has ideal characteristics for the multiple creation of new silicon molds. Electric wall cutter. Now let's talk about some serious machinery to create window and door openings, as well as other diverse and interesting architectural designs. Reinforced concrete is an extremely tough material. Only special diamond blades like this one can cut it. This powerful machine was developed by specialists from the Liechtenstein-based company Hilti. It is the DST-10CA model. It's an electric wall cutter designed for low to medium intensity cuts. Its main feature is the fully automatic cutting technology. The saw determines the type of surface and starts working. During the cutting process, it continuously analyzes the surface, optimizing speed, transmission, and water flow if necessary. Even if there are ironworks in its way, the saw doesn't stop, but simply adjusts for the most efficient cutting. Lift for construction materials. One problem faced in all construction and repair sites is the transport of construction materials. They tend to be cumbersome and heavy. In addition, they're often fragile, which means that they must be lifted to the right place with great care. The equipment you see right now can solve the problem. This is a 2-speed rope hoist developed by the German company Gadget. It is a convenient, fast, and reliable means of transport. First of all, it's used in places where cosmetic or substantial repairs of a facade or similar works inside the building are carried out. The load capacity of the system depends on the model selected. The model you see on the screen is the Gadget Lift 250 Comfort. Its maximum load is 250 kilograms. The maximum height of the hoist is 19 meters. The speed at which the building material moves upwards is 30 meters per minute. It has a standard design too. The assembly doesn't take more than 20 minutes. It allows lifting various materials from mineral wool to double-glazed windows and toilets. If necessary, the elevator can be equipped with additional accessories, for example hooks for lifting buckets. smart pusher. When working with large trees, it's very important to pay close attention to safety. It's essential that the tree you're felling falls to the other side. And the tools used to lift the heavy logs must be sturdy and safe. The Smart Pusher log lifter and tree pusher produced by the Swedish company Logasol is the right tool to ensure optimum safety. It'll be useful for people who are used to working alone. When felling trees, the tool is secured at a height of about 2 meters. The pushing pole guarantees that the tree will fall in the intended direction. During wood processing, Failric tar makes it easier to lift the trunk and reduces strain on the person's back. The maximum payload of the tool is 500 kilograms. Soil sifter. Traditional sieving methods are long, time-consuming, exhausting, and generally not very efficient. Instead of torturing your hands and back with a conventional soil sieve, Porter Sift Industries of Australia offers the rotor sifter. This is a professional equipment that handles sieving almost automatically. All the user has to do is put new batches of material into the rotating drum on time. The machine not only automatically sieves the soil, but also separates the usable elements from the debris. It should be noted that a mesh can also be placed inside the drum. Therefore, the equipment can sift different sizes of material. Another interesting feature is the integrated brush. Thanks to this, the openings are not obstructed, so the automatic sieve has no time limitation. Rotor sifter can operate in 2 modes. In the first mode, the clean soil is discharged on one side and the debris on the other. In this case, it is optimal to place a construction trolley on both sides of the device. In the other operating mode, a bag of clean soil is attached to one side of the sieve. In this case, the debris is poured into another bag under the drum. And in this way, greater convenience is achieved. K-Nibble. The last tool we want to show you today allows workers all over the world to finally forget about the annoying defects of traditional metal cutting tools. Scissors, saws, plasma cutting and flame cutting tools are all uncomfortable and very dangerous. They're difficult to control, and the edges of the processed material are often too sharp or uneven. K-Nibble is a professional tool developed by American specialists. It is a hand nibbler. It works with a wide variety of materials, such as cardboard, paper, jeans, and leather. When it comes to brass, aluminium, or plastic, the maximum thickness of the material is 2 millimeters. In addition, K-Nibble can handle soft steel up to 1.6 mm thick and stainless steel up to 1 mm thick. The cutting speed is 300 mm per minute. Surprisingly, it can not only work with sheet metal. Moreover, the tool successfully cuts pipes, L profiles, and corrugated sheet metal. Hey, stop being lazy, it's time to use that brain of yours. Welcome to Brain Time. Incredible facts from the past, the present, and even the future. The power of nature and wild animals, amazing facts and unsolved mysteries. You'll find all this and much more here. Subscribe now, you won't regret it.